my AEA teacher, Leslie Nason, who, when you go in her classroom, she has stations set up, so her kids are.
Oh, yeah.
We have a station of Summit K-12. We have a station where they're working on Elevate activities. She has a small group full because she did exit tickets the day before to identify where their gaps are, and she's worked with them in the front of the room. So she actually was shouted out this week or this weekend when I did the reminders for if you want to see small group, go to Miss Nason's room. And we gave her a shout out.
Let's give it up for Miss Nason. Give her a round of applause, Miss Nason.
I want to shout out Mr. Martinez. He's doing esports and he encouraged our students to do a podcast. And so La Voz de la Promesa is on their third episode. And so it's a bilingual, really excited for what the kids are doing with esports and the podcast.
Awesome. Let's give it up for Mr. Martinez.
I want to shout out, one of my resource teacher, Miss Diven. She is doing a phenomenal job in the 3 years that she's been here. In the last 2 years, she has moved actually 3 of our resource students out of resource into mainstream classes. If you walk into her classroom, it's phenomenal what she does. She's got small groups going all the time. She provides additional resources. She knows where her kids are. She knows what they need. And then she's constantly checking to their levels to see if they have picked up another skill or what skills they need. When she feels like they might be ready to move up and get out of the least restrictive environment or have that least restrictive environment change, she involves other teachers to see what they're doing as she gets content from them and starts introducing that to make sure that the kids can complete that before she actually recommends that they move on.
I want to recognize also a leader at this in the building, Mr. Stewart, because he has been so wonderful to collaborate with YWLA. We have Coach Flores, who has collaborated with the coach at Nimitz to play golf. So now we have a golf team at YWLA. And also, I want to thank him for allowing Miss Jackson, to team with our AVID group. So we have Nimitz High School students who come to tutor our students. So thank you.
Good morning. I want to recognize Betsy De La Rosa. She is our AVID coordinator for Hoffman College Prep. Ms. De La Rosa not only encourages the students in Hoffman College Prep, but she also makes it a point to go to their core classes, undergirding and supporting them. And then finally, this last weekend, she's also our chess club coordinator. She took a group of 24 students that went on a wing and a prayer. They went to Klein ISD, Klein High School, and we came in 3rd place.
I actually have 4 people that I need to highlight on my campus. Unfortunately, we had our 5th grade math teacher who had to resign due to health reasons. And so I had 2 teachers, Mr. Rios and Mr. Carroll. Mr. Carroll's our first year here. He's a J.O.B visa, and Mr. Rios has been with us for a while, who decided to step up. And so Mr. Rios was a 4th grade math teacher. He said, I'm going to 5th grade. I'm going to go take care of those kiddos. And Mr. Chiaro was a 3rd grade teacher. And he said, I'm going to 4th grade to take care of Mr. Rios' kiddos. And so those are the 2 teachers that I want to highlight. And then I also want to highlight my math skill specialists, or ISs, Ms. Turner and Ms. Diaz, who have been working with Mr. Chiaro and Mr. Rios on Saturdays at school, just to make sure that our kids don't skip a beat and they're up on the curriculum. So they have done this. Dr. Cantu came and visited them. They're all smiles. The kids are happy. So everything is running super smoothly here at Olson with those 4 people involved.
To recognize my librarian because we made it to the regional round for the NCAA, and she did. It takes a lot of work, to log those minutes and to create additional opportunities, in the school and then outside or at home. But she did a fantastic job, and then we move on. And then for that, we earn an incentive from the district, and also we are going to have an incentive from the committee too. That is going to happen on February 24th for our students to celebrate their accomplishment.
So two shout outs. I did want to shout out to Jeanette Mercer from Multilingual for helping us out. We do a mid-year data check for our emerging bilingual students, and The timing of it was I was not here for that meeting, but all the LPAC administrators met, and Jeanette took that meeting on and met with them and did a check-in on where our ED students were and best practices moving forward and getting ready for TOPAS. So she took care of it all on her own. So it's very appreciative of that. And then the other one, I want to highlight the instructional specialist at Thompson Elementary, Imelda Torres. She's our math instructional specialist. And we have pockets in our team where we either don't have a math IS or where we have first year math ISs. And so coming from a campus where we have, an A campus, we have an IS who is very experienced. And so we went ahead and created a session, every bi-weekly session on Zoom where she could lead that meeting along with the district math coach and support those campuses where we don't have a math IS or we have brand new math ISs and really help them to get ready for those CBPLs because they have to be strong and we really want to make an impact. So she's leading that and I want to thank her for doing that work.
Awesome.
I just want to give a huge shout out to Adele Raya in Magrill. She's one of our deaf education teachers, and she's doing a phenomenal job. We've implemented a new curriculum in our deaf education classroom. And not only is she teaching in ESL, she's teaching in English and in Spanish to her kindergarten students. She's been creating resources, and we've had our McGraw-Hill coach come into our district, been blown away with her, and we're looking at implementing her resources in Klein ISD, Houston ISD, Pasadena ISD.
Wow.
And Deer Park ISD next school year.
To recognize Ms. Mackenzie Robbins. She is our resource teacher at Conley Elementary. And yesterday, I was walking in the halls, and she comes up to me running down the hallway, Miss Harden. And she was so excited. We had an assessment that we gave, and our resource kids, every one of them grew at least 5 to 10 points. One of our students grew 16 points. So that was just a celebration that we had on our campus, and we are going to definitely celebrate the students. Also want to shout out because my colleague Gina over there was bragging on her chess team. We also came in third for our division at Conley Elementary. Our librarian, Miss Caesar, she took our crew, and we had a great day there. Thank you, Dr. Wynn, for coming to support Conley Elementary as well as leadership. Last shout out, I want to recognize my colleague, Mr. Ortiz. He presented to our team this week, and I just want to thank you for being a mentor in many ways for me. I learned some great, valuable tips, so thank you.
I would like to shout out Ms. Flores from Young Women's Leadership Academy. She and the girls are going to come to Keeble to do a parents' night out. I'm not sure if they're ready for that task with our little friends, but just to know that they reached out to collaborate with us. The girls need 30 hours, and they definitely going to earn those hours that night. Awesome. 1, 2, 3. Good job, good job. Good job, good job. G.O.O.D, J.O.B, good job, good job. Woo!